Stampers, I'm Meg from Loven Stamps, and one of the things that's really big this time of year is little treats, things for teacher gifts, end of the year things for bus drivers, school administrators, whoever you have those little treats that you're giving things to. And I have a card gift idea, which is this fun little suitcase here, and features the note cards and envelopes, the very vanilla ones, and a set of these. But the little suitcase is actually made from half of one of the Acetate card boxes. So I can give you some tips and the cutting dimensions for building this cute little project. It's included in Stamps in the Mail Club this month during May, which features the bundles of the sneak peek items that are used here to make this fun project. And I can give you some tips for that too. Kits are available on my blog and my website if you haven't gotten yours already. So let's get stamping and I'll give you some tips. All right, so I'm going to pull out my pieces here. And this is actually half of one of the Acetate card boxes. So these were originally in the holiday catalog and they've been carried over, so they're still available and they'll be in the new catalog on June 1st. But the first thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and bend on all the scores and fold these together. These are great if you are gifting cards. You can actually use the full box, so it's that big. This one's cut down to 3 inches, and close it all up. Or you can use this fun little basket idea. Here is another sample. This is actually where I got the original idea from. So one of my Loven Stamps demonstrators, Debbie Jones, made these cute little boxes, and then another demonstrator on my team, Mary Ellen Stites, super talented, made these cute little scissor charms. So it's Shrinky Dink material. If you haven't seen that, you can stamp on Shrinky Dinks, like, you know, from the craft store or from the toy store or whatever, and then color them in with like Sharpies and shrink them, and aren't they sweet? So I love that. Anyway, they inspired this project, and so I like the idea of layering the new designer series paper. And so this piece of cardstock is actually 4.5 inches by 6 inches. Is that right? Yep, 4.5 by 6. And then the designer series paper is 4 inches. And that is a nice size because it means you can get more of them out of a package. So I am going to go ahead and fold this. You might want to, let's see, we'll just go ahead and attach. So I'm going to attach the front and the back here. On my original one, I went ahead and scored the paper, but we're just going to go for crazy here and do it without scoring. So I'm layering these 2 pieces of paper, and then this piece is going to bend. Before I attach it too hard, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of bend it so that I know that those pieces are going to stay together. And then this piece slides here into our box. So it just barely fits, which is nice because we want it to be nice and tight so that our little purse stays together. So, all right, so we have that set. Ooh, my camera's going crazy. And then for this, I'm going to add the handles to it. And for the handle, what I'm going to do is go ahead and just put a piece of tear tape all the way around here on one end, and then about the same distance, I'm going to turn it, from the other side, I'm going to put another piece of tear tape. And this is going to give us a place to adhere our ribbon. And let's see, I'll go ahead and peel these both off. So there's one side and 2 sides. And then the ribbon, it looks like 2 handles, but you're actually going to leave it all as one. And I like the seam to be on the bottom. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and start the ribbon here at the very bottom of my box. I'm going to pull this up the front and adhere it. I'm going to bring this around. I don't like the ribbon handles to be too floppy, so I'm not going to give it a ton of extra space there. I'm just going to go right back down the other side. So that's what we've got so far. I'm going to bring the ribbon around to the other side, popping it onto the adhesive the whole time, and then match the handles so it's just the same height for handles, and bring this back around so that it matches at the bottom, and then go ahead and trim off my ribbon end. So there is our cute little purse box. So thanks to Marilyn and Debbie for that inspiration. The tag for this is based on a Pretty Label punch piece, and this is the new Petal Pink cardstock, which I am totally in love with. I'm going to pop a Stampin' Dimensional on this. This is another piece of the designer series paper from the Share What You Love set, and these 2 tags are from the Tag Duet Punch, which makes this cute little layered banner. And I'm going to add this here to the front of my box, to the front of my tag. And then you're going to want to add a little hole. So grab a hole punch here and punch a hole in your tag for your ribbon. And then this is going to get fed through here. And this is another piece of that Rooted in Nature twine, which is so pretty. You might have different color. There's also purple and peachy color and so forth. So for our greeting here, I have the piece of circle punch of Very Vanilla cardstock, and this greeting, this thank you here from the Love What You Do stamp set comes this direction, but you can actually take a pair of scissors and chop that greeting. I know, crazy, right? But the nice thing about chopping is that you can reattach it here and use it for circles instead of just always as a straight line. So I'm going to go ahead and add that here to our little tag, and then attach this with a Stampin' Dimensional on the back. And this is from the Leaf Punch. It's Mossy Meadow, which is a great match for this Designer Series paper. I'm going to pop this kind of on the back corner there and adhere everything together with my Stampin' Dimensional so that I can add this to our front. Okay, so there we have our cute little tag, and then this just gets tied here around, and you can tie however you like. I kind of, when I do little tags like this, I like to do the hanging tag where you tie the two pieces together in a single knot. So I'm just going to wrap them around themselves and tie an end. Okay, and then if you get little shredded ends like that, it always looks neater if you just trim those off. Okay, so there's our cute little thank you tag. For the note cards of this, these are the note cards and envelopes from the set. They come with the envelopes together, and then here are some simple stamping ideas for you. So of course you'll want to decorate your envelopes to match. Here is one with just that nice watercolor image from Love What You Do. Okay, pieces here. The nice watercolor image, and then just added the flowers in black and then envelope. Here is another one with the watercolor kind of going sideways, and then here's another with a vertical watercolor and the flowers there. And I really like this little, whoops, I just lost it. I really like this little stamp here, the little tiny one for doing the watercolor on the flowers. And I'll just stamp it a couple of times to fill in the whole space on the flower. So then these note cards and envelopes tuck nicely here into your little gift element. And this makes a really, really sweet gift to give somebody. It's just always nice to have cards to send, right? So this is a cute little treat that you can share with a friend, or you can keep them and use yourself and refill it when you're ready. So quick note cards. I hope you have enjoyed the Stamps and Mail Club projects with the Share What You Love bundles for this month in May. The elements will be available in the main catalog starting June 1st, but they're available as a bundle now where you get the free items during May. So make sure you check my blog for information on ordering your project kits and your bundles for the Share What You Love and Love What You Do stamp set. So, and of course, you know, it always goes without saying, but I'll just say it. If you are interested in getting your supplies at a discount, it's a really great idea to sign up as a demonstrator. The Demonstrator starter kit is $99. Free shipping, and you get to pick out $125 of product. So you can get a nice discount on that, plus all your future orders. And there are lots of fun perks for being part of my Loven Stampfuls demonstrator team. So make sure you check my website for information on that, or let me know if you have any questions. So happy stamping, and hope you are excited to see the new catalog. We'll talk to you soon.